welcome back to TCTC Time. I'm your host, Jacob Batchelor, and today we have two special guests with us. So you guys are part of FFA?
Yes. I am Abby Postwaite, and I am president of the FFA, and I'm an equine.
Hi, I'm Michaela Murphy. I am vice president of the TCTC FFA, and I am a senior in animal science.
All right, so now that we know a little bit more about you guys, what exactly is this whole FFA thing that you guys are involved in?
FFA is a national organization for students that are enrolled in an agricultural class.
And what do you do while you're in FFA?
Well, FFA, obviously, a lot of our time does consist of the agricultural classes we are in here, which is our programs. And something that I find is the biggest thing we do is we have state level and national competitions where we go to Columbus for. We have degrees that all of our members obtain, green hand and chapter degree. And we have really fun things, like at the end of the year we have a barn party and we go to all our local parades, especially us as officers, to just help spread the word about our TCTC FFA and help just make it more enjoyable for our members. Not that it isn't enjoyable.
So what are all the programs that are in FFA?
Animal science, landscape and design, power equipment, and equine are all a part of the FFA here at TCTC.
So being in multimedia, I'm personally in BPA, which I think is a great organization. It offers a lot of things, but what exactly does FFA offer to you guys?
Well, for FFA, it's really a wonderful gateway to community education and further opportunities in agriculture across the nation. It's really just a great opportunity to further everything you're doing in agriculture and learn more.
It's also a great way to meet a lot of new friends. Anywhere I go and I have an FFA shirt on, they ask me if I'm an FFA and I say yes, and they're also an FFA, and it's a lot of cool connections that you make with people.
That's cool. One last question for you guys. I saw some kids walking around wearing camo and beach shirts and things like that. What's going on? Do you have like a special week or something?
Yes, so this week is actually National FFA Week, and what it does is it promotes the FFA and celebrates it. So we decided it'd be fun to do like a spirit week that you would do at your home school, but instead it's for FFA Week.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and have a good FFA week. Now we have a special video about Christian athletes.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Wright, and I'm an English teacher at the Trumbull Career and Technical Center. In the fall of 2019, Fellowship of Christian Athletes representative Don James approached our school with the hope of getting students to lead a faith-based group. My role in this is that I provide students with a space to meet, and I help students get organized so that they can lead and provide other students with the opportunity to provide fellowship and just basically share the gospel.
Hi, I'm Kira Reed. I'm a junior in the exercise science program at TCTC, and I'm the student leader of the FCA group. My job is to organize the meetings and provide other students with the opportunity to lead. In our meetings, we have the opportunity for students to gather together in fellowship and have the opportunity to learn about the gospel. And from those meetings, we've developed the prayer locker. So the prayer locker is an opportunity for anybody who has any needs personally or with their family or anything else to just write down their prayer on a piece of paper, put it in the upper compartment, and our group will be praying for them when we meet.
The prayer locker is located just outside of the market, outside of the cafeteria. Please be sure to visit it anytime. Students, if you're interested in attending, we meet the first and third Wednesday of every month in my classroom from about 7:20 to 7:40. We'd love to see you. Have a good day.
That was a great video. And now we have another special video from Mrs. Gensburg with our E's.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Joining me today is Mrs. Gensburg, and she's here to talk about our E. So if you'd like to get started.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So we've been spending some Tuesday mornings talking about enrollment, enlistment, and employment. And so we're just gonna wrap all of that up. So Zach, do you have an E?
Yes, I plan on enrolling.
Fantastic. Do you know where?
I'm thinking about either Kent State or I want to try to make it to Full Sail.
Okay, fantastic. So we've talked about some things this month maybe and some good things for everybody to do no matter which E that is that you're talking about. So it sounds like you're on the right track of picking a place. And so the next thing is no matter which E you're picking, making sure that you are talking to the right people about it. And so the right people would be if you're thinking of enlistment, hopefully you spent some time on Tuesday talking to our military recruiters that were here or meeting with them sometime during lunch. If you're thinking about enrollment, it's great to make that college visit if you can, if it's in a physical place. A lot of colleges even, or tech schools even have virtual visits now that you can do. And if you're talking about employment, you need to be making contact with people in that field. Maybe consider an additional job shadowing if you've already done one, or go on Indeed and see what job skills they're looking for. Do they want a resume? Is there a test that they need you to take in advance? So the first thing you need to do is really start looking and researching those. If you haven't done it yet and you're a senior, now is the great time. Don't delay any longer. If you're a junior, it's okay to still be in that researching phase, but really be at that point where you've gathered lots of information. So if you're a senior, now is the time, if you haven't already, to really start moving place on those goals. So research is great, but action is key and important. So if you want to meet that E, now is the time to start filling out those paperwork of those college things if you haven't done it already. Your FAFSA should be done. If it's not, see the guidance office to have help on that. Start to fix those resumes. You should be working on them right now in English. Seniors, those are key because you're going to start needing them to give them out soon. And make sure that you've met with those military recruiters. Bottom line, if you're still really confused on what your E is, talk to somebody. Come talk to me, talk to your program teacher, talk to any one of your teachers. We want to make sure that if you're a senior, you walk out of here already on track with the paperwork filled out for whatever your E is, and that when you walk out of here with your junior year, you've got a pretty good idea of what that E is.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That was really nice. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for, and we're going to send it back to Jacob.
Well, I'm your host, Jacob Batchelor, and I'll see you next week.